While the upcoming speaker election is going to be very significant, but there's one decision that the India Bloc or the Congress Party has definitely taken, and that's the leader of opposition. Rahul Gandhi gets to take that responsibility now. He's the leader of opposition here on, and it's going to be very interesting because, remember, literally in the past 10 years, there hasn't been a leader of opposition specifically because of the low numbers that the opposition parties had. But also in the span of 20 years and specifically coming in from the Gandhi family. The leader of opposition that he will be is not just about putting out a key perspective representing the opposition. It's also about that he'll be in key panels now. Panels that decide the election commissioner, the Central Bureau of Investigations director. All of these are significant positions of which Rahul Gandhi will be seated now with the Prime Minister and a cabinet minister or one of that rank. But remember that the Congress party, while have hailed him and of course are pushing forth saying that he will be speaking for the marginalized groups, NDA is already targeting him, questioning that he doesn't have a strong parliament record, even saying be an opposition leader, not a Pakistan-China spokesperson.
To the pro-time Speaker Bhartihari Mahtab, informing the decision of appointment of Rahul Gandhi as the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. Other office bearers will be decided later.
पिछले लोकसभा चुनाव में महानायक के रूप में उभरे संसदीय प्रतिभा के धनी 5वीं बार सांसद के रूप में लोकसभा में आने वाले राहुल जी, आप नेता विरोधी दल का पद स्वीकार करें। आपने स्वीकार कर लिया। अब मैं इतना कह सकता हूं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तानाशाही के खिलाफ, उनकी कदम कदम पर लोकतंत्र की मान्यताओं की हत्या करने के खिलाफ एक ऐसी आवाज गूंजेगी जो पूरा देश सुनेगा।
सैकड़ों लोग आकर मिलते थे जो ये कहते थे अनायास कि राहुल जी से कहिए वो नेता प्रतिपक्ष का पद स्वीकार करें। हम लोग सफर करते थे यात्राओं में, फ्लाइट में या ट्रेनों में, तो जो अनायास जो राजनीतिक लोग नहीं है वो भी ये कहते थे कि राहुल जी को नेता प्रतिपक्ष का पद स्वीकार करना चाहिए। तो मुझे खुशी है कि सीपीपी चेयरपर्सन श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी ने राहुल गांधी जी को बतौर नेता प्रतिपक्ष जो है वो अपॉइंट किया है।
इसके पूर्व हमने देखा कि वे पाकिस्तान और चाइना जो हमारे दुश्मन मुल्क है, उनके प्रवक्ता के रूप में काम करते हुए देश ने देखा है। हमारी साहसी सेना, उनके साहस पर आशंका लेते हुए देश ने देखा है। तो उनसे उम्मीद है कि वे प्रतिपक्ष के नेता के रूप में सदन में काम करें।
So that's a big attack that has come in from the Bharatiya Janata Party, saying don't be a Pakistan-China spokesperson here. But the reason that now Rahul Gandhi, as an LOP, remember, also has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders is because he represents the opposition perspective, strategy, and possibly to take on the NDA. Piyush Mishra joins me for the latest on that. Piyush, what does it look like now this time? How different could it be possibly that there wasn't an official LOP in the past 10 years and now Rahul Gandhi gets that opportunity?
Well, absolutely, and if you still type a leader of opposition, you will find the name of Sushma Swaraj as the leader of opposition, because in till 2014, the only leader of opposition designated was Sushma Swaraj, because at the time the BJP had numbers to get the leader of opposition in the house, and now when the Congress party has almost doubled its tally and has bagged around 99 seats, which is also more than the 10% of total number of Lok Sabha seats, 543. Then now the Congress party has all the right to get a leader of opposition. So Rahul Gandhi will now be leader of opposition after 10 years, and it is going to be a huge responsibility on shoulders of Rahul Gandhi, because there are many issues concerning people of the nation which he will have to raise before the government, and it will be Rahul Gandhi versus Narendra Modi direct one-to-one contest here in Lok Sabha. We also saw when PM Narendra Modi was going to take oath, at the time Rahul Gandhi and Akhilesh Yadav, they both were sitting together and they were making few gestures. leaders. So this certainly shows as to how there will be a huge showdown in Parliament when Rahul Gandhi speaks as leader of opposition. Yes, the India Alliance is very much elated about the fact that Rahul Gandhi will be leader of opposition. Late last night there was a meeting also of India Alliance, and the announcement was made by KC Venugopal and other leaders of India Bloc. The decision was taken by chairperson of Parliament, Congress's parliamentary party chairperson,
Yes.
Sonia Gandhi, and then it was announced by KC Venugopal. So it certainly tells us as to how it's going to be interesting fight there in Lok Sabha. The India Bloc has got around 232 in its kitty, and then a few independents are also support the India Bloc. So Rahul
But
Gandhi
at
versus
least for now,
the
yes, Piyush, at
Treasury
least
bench.
not for the Speaker, but for the LOP, looks like the India Bloc has been able to had a unanimous decision, a consensus, and it's Rahul Gandhi, a big responsibility on his shoulders for the next 5 years. Piyush, thank you very much for now, and I'll come back to you in just a short while. Remember, if there's one controversy that has now emerged from the oath ceremony, that has been about Asaduddin Owaisi. While all members of parliament, some took oath in different languages, specifically putting out their regional perspectives as well, thereby representation. But for Asaduddin Owaisi, when he took the oath after he completed, he mentioned a slogan, and I'm not going to say it because the chair has decided to strike it off the record. It has been expunged, but he named another country. And that has become a huge uproar. That has led to NDA targeting them, complaints being filed against him as well. And that has led to now even possibly trouble brewing against him. The demand is now to disqualify Asaduddin Owaisi. Let's listen in to what precisely happened against Hyderabad MP and what was the trigger about.
We have no any kind of enmity with Palestine or any other country. The only issue is, while taking oath, is it proper for any honorable member to raise the slogan praising another country? We have no problem with any other countries, but whether it is appropriate or not, we will have to check the rules. Some members have come to me and complained about the raising of Palestine slogan at the end of the oath. We will see the rules first.